Hey, what's up YouTube? I wanted to make a continuation of the previous video I made on my CQBR here, Mk18, and I just wanted to briefly go over a couple of things that I've changed that I think make this run better and improve the platform on what's considered to be already a good to go piece of kit. But first and foremost here, well, just so you guys don't stress, it is a safe and clear gun. Most obvious is the Eotech EXPS3-0 that I have here. It's my first outing with an Eotech and I'm super happy with it. I like it a lot. What everyone says about the field of view and the reticle itself is all true. I absolutely love it. I do have a slight astigmatism in my right eye, my doctor says, so this ends up being a bit of a starburst. So it's not always a perfectly nice little dot. When I shoot outside though, when it's brighter, it is a perfect dot, but anywhere where it's low light or dim or anything like that, it ends up turning into a starburst, so it's kind of annoying. Maybe if this were the 1 or 2 MOA dot, it wouldn't be as bad, but I did get the 4 MOA. I got this way back in the day when LaRue, well, they still do sell the combo, but I bought it with the LaRue LT 660 tall mount and then switched to the Knights Armament tall mount. But I digress. So super happy with the Eotech EXPS3-0. This is the night vision version. If you didn't know, it's the tan configuration, as you can see, side mounted buttons and the night vision option, and it's in the tall mount with the integrated quick detach lever. So other than that, I got a Geissele SSA trigger, this 2-stage trigger, which is taking a bit of getting used to. I'm used to the stock mil-spec triggers. I did get an ALG defense trigger. Actually, my dad got it as a gift, and it's a good trigger. I'm not gonna knock it. It's just, it really is exactly what they say. It's just a polished mil-spec trigger. I didn't feel like it was much better at all over a stock trigger, especially when it costs a little bit more. Even though it's still only like 60 bucks or something, I feel like you could get the same performance out of a mil-spec factory trigger. So other than the Eotech, I did get a, probably not gonna be able to tell because it's really dirty, the GemTech suppressed bolt carrier. There, you can kind of see it. It's made a big difference. The factory Colt Mk18 gas port is very big, so it can run with different types of ammo. But I do have a can that I shoot this with that should be clearing in this month, and so it was causing malfunctions and jams. So I started off with getting the GemTech suppressed bolt carrier group, which solved most of the problems. But shooting 223 was okay, but when I started shooting full power 5.56, it was giving me lots of issues. So the only other option I had at that point, besides just getting a gas block or adjustable, was to get a heavier buffer. So I went with the PWS H3 buffer. It still ejects to about 2 to 3 o'clock, and I probably could get away with an H4, but the price is, there's a big difference between like an H2 and H3 versus an H4. I had no idea they were that expensive. So maybe eventually I will get an H4, but probably not. I mean, if anything, if I ever switch it out again, it's gonna be the Volter A5 whole receiver extension system. And other than the H3 buffer, the trigger, the bolt carrier, and the optic, everything else is the same. Everything's been working great. So I just wanted to do a quick little video. Oh, I did get the BCM Mod 4 charging handle, which is awesome. I didn't feel like spending the extra money to get the ambi charging handle. It's not that big of a deal to me. I'm just a casual kind of shooter. I don't need to be switching, you know, to offhand shooting and whatnot. I know there's time and a place for that. It's just not something I do very often, so I just went with the regular extended latch on the left-hand side. That's really it. I don't have any other plans at all for this except for my can when it comes in. Other than that, it's going to be staying like this for a long time. Maybe I'll get an adjustable gas block in the future, but for right now, it's going to stay like this. So I wanted to make a video to kind of make everyone aware of the importance of the gun as a system once you get a can, because it changes everything. Especially a can on a short barrel rifle. Short barrel rifles alone can cause problems, but once you add the can, it's like a whole new monster. So you really gotta kind of dial it in and find what works for you and the ammo you shoot and whatnot. So that's what works for me. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to give you a little update, as I said probably like 3 times now. So that's about it. Luna. Oh, husky laying all over my feet in front of the fan. It's getting warm here in Arizona, so she sits in front of the fan all the time. Yeah. Luna. Luna. No. You don't want to talk. You don't want to say hi. Keep sleeping. Alright, later, guys.